Yo, how's everyone doing? Welcome back for some more Forza Horizon 3. Today I'm sharing with you the 2005 Hot Wheels Mustang, and I wish they had just the normal 2005 Mustang in this game. That's a model they do not have, and this is a car I really like, but I do have to say, this Hot Wheels version looks absolutely sick. I mean, look at this thing, the intercooler in the front, and the motor looks absolutely insane, but the customization for this car is kind of lacking. There's not too many performance upgrades you can do, and also visually customizing it is a little bit weird as well, because if you paint the car, you actually can't really paint the hood and the front parts of the car, and also on top of that, if you put tints on the car, all the vinyls go away, the orange stripe, the Hot Wheels logo, all that, and just from putting tints on. So the one thing you can do is change the wheels. If you don't like how the front and rear wheels are different, you can make them all the same, but besides that, there's really not too much you can do, and what you can do is very limited. But the inside is pretty cool, and overall I like the way they designed the outside of this thing. It stays true to the 2005 Mustang, but it has some twists, and it looks very cool overall. But in terms of performance, if you look at the stats, you would think that this would be a very quick car. I mean, over 600 horsepower and torque, weighs only 2,700 pounds, rear-wheel drive, but the thing is, the performance is really not that great. I was very surprised to find myself not really enjoying racing this car. It's really not that great for racing at all, and the main reason for that is it just does not have a lot of grip. This car lacks grip, and that's a big problem because this thing is rear-wheel drive. It makes a lot of power, it doesn't weigh all that much, and I think part of it is because 55% of the weight is in the front of the car, and considering the car is not all too heavy and making a lot of power, it's really hard for those rear wheels to actually hold the car to the road, and it's kind of disappointing because I really wanted to like this thing because I love the 2005 Mustang, but it really just does not drive all that great. The launch is absolutely atrocious. You really have to be gentle on the gas in the beginning, and still it comes really slow off the launch. And the thing is too, second gear is super short, so launching this car just feels like crap, honestly. It just sucks when you launch the car, and the acceleration is good, but the top speed is really not that great either, and it seems to be a Hot Wheels thing. The Hot Wheels cars really don't seem to have a lot of top end, which is not good for these racetracks because a lot of them have a lot of long straightaways, and with speed boosts and coming off the loop-the-loops, you need a lot of top end to be very effective with your cars, and this car just really doesn't have it. The top speed's not awful, but it could be a lot better. But the redeeming attributes of this car is that the braking is very good and the handling is also good. Now, the handling's not amazing, but the braking is very good, and that's one thing that's very helpful. But with the lack of grip, I mean, it's very tough because until you're in 5th gear, you're gonna have to be a little bit worrisome, and that's not a good thing. If you can't be confident in the car, that's just not a good thing at all. And 4th gear is usually okay, but if you go over like a random bump or some bumpy terrain and you kind of are full throttle and turn just a little bit, your car can swerve sometime and completely lose control. So through 4th gear you gotta worry a little bit, but 1st through 3rd gear are the worst. I mean, 1st and 2nd just suck when you launch the car, and it's just so hard to get grip. You really gotta be easy on the throttle, but the good thing is this car does make a ton of power, so even if you're gentle on the gas, it's still pretty quick overall. So overall, I really didn't enjoy driving this thing too much when racing it, but I really do love the car, and it's certainly fun to cruise with, and it's probably a good drift car as well. I haven't really tried to drift it too much, but I think it'll be a little bit better for that than it is for racing. But let me know what you think about this Hot Wheels Mustang, and I really wish I liked it more because it is a car I like, but it certainly does not perform like some other cars do in this game. But as always, thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll talk to y'all again very soon. Peace out.